Good morning, Night City. The sky is red and the streets are filled with blood. Today's body lottery winning numbers are 100,076, 05, 53. If this is your number, come on down to the downtown offices of MA and F before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now for your morning news. Looks like we have a flipped car on the freeway between Santa Dominga and Haywood, with a broken out gunfight between some edge runners and a couple of 6th Street gangers. Good luck, gangers. You're gonna need it. In other news, Mori Technologies announced it's trial testing a new cybernetic that changes your skin color on a whim. Militech released a new pistol dubbed the Magic Eraser. And finally, Trauma Team. Trauma Team's AV-4 got shot out of the sky and landed in the combat zone. Man, I don't want to be them when the scavvers come running. That's all for the morning news, and check back at 2 p.m. and good luck, choombas. Alright, Brooklyn. We're gonna start with you. Mr. Boatman. You wake up in your Corpo house, receiving a call from the rival branch manager, Mr. Geneva.
Mr. Geneva.
Mr. Geneva.
All right, I pick up my phone with both hands and I yell into it. How do you do?
Mr. Boatman. It's nice to finally talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too, Mr. Geneva. It's a pleasure. What can I do for you? To what do I owe the pleasure?
Listen, I'm calling you about your secretary. You know those financial details that you went over with her the other night? About that new accountant with Arasaka?
I'm beginning to pull an entire blank, and I lean over to snort some Adderall off of the end table. Care to fill me in on what this man's talking about?
Yeah, so the other night you signed a deal with Arasaka to transfer some funds, if you know what I mean, that might not have been acquired legally. It's a very expensive contract.
Okay, gotcha.
Listen, alright, I kidnapped your secretary, Mr. Geneva says. You see, I kidnapped her. It was me. I kidnapped her last night. I have her. I need you to give me the details right now, or else she's gonna get it. You understand, Mr. Boatman?
So he's essentially blackmailing me.
Yes.
Like he wants. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I coldly reply, over my dead body, and then hang up the phone.
Oh, Mr. Bot.
Then I return to my morning routine.
Alright, you get out of your bed, you put your nice suit on, and you head to work. Along the way to work, you, as you're walking down the street, you see a couple of thugs walk past you, and they kind of like check you in the shoulder as they walk past.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything?
I vividly imagine myself, killing them and fucking them, but I'm too timid to act on this impulse at the moment.
Nice. All right.
I instead go with a casual. I'm sorry.
they kind of like, and then like they shove past you on their way down the street. As you're walking and getting onto the subway, you get another call on your agent. Darling, darling.
So this is a call inside my brain.
Yeah.
Okay, I check the caller ID first.
It's Mr. Geneva again.
I pick it up and I say, "What do you want, you evil bastard?"
Listen, Mr. Boatman, if you want to see your secretary alive, you tell me the details right now. You understand me?
I ask him if it's a secure line.
Of course it's a secure line. Who do you think I am, Mr. Boatman?
I think you're the sort of chump who'd try and kidnap who would lie to me about kidnapping my secretary until I see her in the flesh, non-decapitated. You're not getting a single detail out of me.
God damn you, Mr. Boatman. You want to see your secretary alive? Or you think you... fine, just go to your office. Beep. He hangs up on you.
Okay, I head in.
Alright, you head onto your subway, you travel through the city. It's a nice blazing cool day, you know, it's 70 degrees outside, you hear gunshots in the distance, nothing new. You head upstairs into your corporate office. Your secretary's not there.
Ooh. I'm gonna look around and kind of analyze the situation. Look for potential you know, evidence of a fight or some sort of distress. See what went down here.
All right. So give me a let's see. So sorry. It's going to take me a second to find this skill. It's a spot hidden skill. Oh, conceal and reveal object skill.
Okay.
It should be user int. So, if you have conceal / reveal object, you just add that plus your int and then you roll a d10.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me pull up my character sheet.
Okay. No problem.
So, what category is that under?
That category is under awareness skills.
Okay. So I have a 7 in that, or no? I've nothing in that level, but my stat
Your
is a
intelligence
7.
is 7.
Yeah. So
Okay.
my int is a 7, and then I roll a d10.
Yep. So roll d10 and add 7 to it.
Okay. I got a 1. So
So you have 8.
yeah.
All right. You're not seeing much clues anywhere, but you just see a couple pieces of papers that are scattered along her desk where she does. She's very usually tidy, really tidy, and you see a bunch of missed messages on her little computer screen.
All right. Let's get to snooping. What are the documents? What are the emails? Give me all the
right.
beats.
So you look through her computer screen. One of them is an ad for a pleasure enhancer. Another one is a receipt for breast enhancements.
Nice.
And the third one it's just a bill that is for her rent.
Okay, what's the bill looking like? This is gonna tell me about how much I value this person.
Well, it's for $1,500, or sorry, EB.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Looks like
So-
she lives in a cargo unit down in the bad side of town.
Ooh, gotcha. So she might just I didn't realize I invited fucking sewer filth into my office, but I'm gonna add the pleasure enhancer to my Amazon wish list. I'm going to
It'll arrive shortly. That costs 1,000 EB.
no, I said wish list.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
buying it just yet.
All right. It costs 1,000 EB when you wish to buy it.
And I'm gonna head to her home address.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
head down the street to her home address. Along the way, you get another call. Ring ring.
Caller ID.
It's him again.
It's Mr. Geneva.
It's Mr. Geneva.
I answer the phone and say, your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system.
Fuck! I just want the goddamn money. Shit! All right, guys, tie this bitch up. You hear like little screams like.
And I say, all right, Mr. Gabagool, where are you?
Gabba! You fool!
I'm ready to play ball, you fucking piece of filth.
All right, Mr. Bowman, meet me in the warehouse district tomorrow at 10 p.m.
You can be there or be square, I say. I hang up on him before he can reply, and I continue my journey to her cargo unit that she lives in.
Okay. As you make your way down the street, you approach the cargo units where you see a man, you see him kind of like net running, just leaning against the cargo unit against the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby. Isn't that right?
I walk up to him and I like whisper into his ear before he can notice me. I say, seen any you seen any bitches get kidnapped lately?
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you, brother.
Yeah, dude. Now that you mention it, 3 days ago, this lady was out here. She was walking around in shoes. Must have been like 6-inch, maybe 7-inch heels. And one of them broke, and she fell off the curb into the window of a moving car, and they just kept going.
Well, there's no way that's my secretary. I have forbidden her from covering up her toes at any point for any reason.
Oh, that's probably not then. This one was wearing shoes, so it's probably a different lady. But yeah, then there the other day there was this barefoot lady who was she was buying an issue of Bodybuilding magazine.
Oh, okay, that sounds like our babe. You happen to get a good look at the punks who did this?
Well, they were covering their faces with these masks.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Like pantyhose or like
No.
QR codes to mess up facial recognition software.
They're like fucking dorky, eyes wide shut type situations. Like just covering them.
They were all dressed as the Phantom of the Opera.
Kind of like yours with your stupid fucking glasses that you're wearing. Instead of just the monocle, what are you thinking? Look at mine, it's so much better than your eyes. Just let them go. Get the monocle.
I let the insult slide this once, and I say, my vision is augmented.
Alright, fine. But each their own, you know? I mean, we can't agree on everything, but as long as we're all Americans.
America doesn't exist at this point in the future. The whole country got bought out by Japanese corporations.
You know what I'm referring to. The way they used to say.
It's the American soil, baby.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
But yeah, anyway, so she was getting abducted by these guys wearing these weird frilly little half face covering masks. I mean, I could see most of their faces. I could give you a better description. They were Mexicans.
they were brown.
God damn it, Kevin.
How Mexican are we talking here?
at least 6 or 7 of them were.
All right, Kevin, give me a concentration check to figure out what they look like.
What am I rolling?
So concentration level plus will, and a D10.
Alright, this is the part you gotta walk me through. I can roll the D10 and get that down.
So
I
roll
got
the
a 2.
D10 first.
Got 2.
Okay. And now
Yeah.
next to concentration, it should say level above it. So add that to it.
So 4.
And then on the left side, you see will. Add that to it.
That's 5.
So 9 total.
Yep.
You feel like they were they're definitely gangers of some sort.
Gangers.
And they weren't Mexican, they're actually black.
Oh
Ooh.
shit. A knowledge check. See if that sounds like any group of thugs that might be hanging around Mr. Geneva.
Okay. Yeah, give me a sorry, I'm trying to figure out all these different skills because there's like a billion of them.
But you're good.
Give me a streetwise check.
Okay, so streetwise
Streetwise
is
plus cool.
Okay. So- And then I roll a d10, I assume?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got another 1.
All right.
So that's an 8 in total with plus
8 in
cool.
total. They might be voodoo boys, which are mainly in Pacifica, or they might be just scavengers. Not quite sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey, where's the what's the point of the Cyberpunk Red Foundry virtual?
You'll see in a minute when we get to that. That's also the map, so you guys can take a look at that and see. You're currently in
What town are we in right now?
You're
Yeah.
currently in the middle of Corpo Plaza / Vista del Rey.
Good
Okay,
neighborhood.
gotcha.
We're good people over here.
Oh wait, why is mine not loading? Oh yeah, I can't see Jack.
Make sure you have hardware acceleration turned on.
Oh, where do I do
in
that?
your Google Chrome settings.
Okay.
Hunter just said, "I'm sorry guys, I'm down tomorrow with a fucking cat."
This guy playing Call of Duty right underneath our noses.
Okay, hardware acceleration is turned on.
All right, you might just need to wait a second to refresh.
Yeah, I'll refresh.
Oh,
really quick.
Hunty.
You do not own any token with vision in this game.
Oh, hold, give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. You guys can keep role playing.
All right. So sounds like a
Should see.
ENG.
Can you see now?
No, I cannot.
Oh, goddamn.
Should I refresh again?
No, it's a me problem.
Okay, gotcha.
Try putting this guy back down. All right, what about now? Do you see?
I can see a small orange square in the center of my screen. Let me refresh again.
Okay.
I see the square as well.
Do you see everything or just the square?
Just a square. I still have the you do not own a token with vision in this
Oh,
game.
okay. Hold on, maybe this. There we go. All right, you should be able to see now.
Okay. Yep. Now I can.
Okay.
Oh, were those your mice that
Yeah.
I'm seeing
Yeah, those
move
are our
around on the
mice.
screen? Okay, I was like, these fuckers are zooming there. So right now we're in. Where did you say we were?
You're between
Westbrook?
Corpo Plaza and Vista del Rey.
Okay, that's it. It's a nice part of town. You said that they're potentially down towards Pacifica. If we want to, I should say, because I haven't necessarily even talked to Hunter about the possibility of him helping me, and I don't know if I want his help. Okay, so sounds like they could be the Voodoo Boys, or maybe some random thugs from out in the middle of nowhere. Who knows? How long would it take me to get to Pacifica?
Probably like an hour.
Okay, gotcha. By the way, sir, what's your name? How rude of me, I forgot to ask. What's your name? What the fuck were you doing?
Well, it was rude of you to not ask. I mean, why would you not think that this guy who you stopped and talked to on the street would soon be an integral part of your life? But I guess I can get over that. My name is Biff. Hi, nice to meet you, wealthy executive business man. What's your name?
That's Mr. Boatman to you. All right, you seem like a a relatively capable robot man.
I tried
gonna-
it myself, well oiled with all the latest engine treatments.
All right, I'm gonna invite you for the opportunity to come for a ride along with a real business executive who could offer you a potential future in the finance industry. Uh, in return, you just have to tag along with me to you know go snoop on some thugs.
That's what I'm wondering is what kind of trouble can we get in? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a simple net runner. Just me and my buddy, Mr. Diddle, the only phone number that I've ever known.
Wait, you know Mr. Diddle?
Wait, did I say Mr. Diddle? I meant Mr. Puddle.
No, his name is Mr. Diddle.
No, it's Mr. Puddle. Because I don't know you. I misspoke. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn you said Mr. Diddle, and I got that also happens to be the only phone number in my phone. So,
Biff, you start receiving a call from Mr. Diddle over your agent.
Listen here, Jack.
Ring, ring.
Hold on one second. Let me answer my brain phone. Boop, boop.
Yo, Biff, job done?
Mr. Diddle.
Yes, it's Mr. Diddle. Yeah, dog. Is the job done or not, man?
Why do you keep saying dog? You're a white Jewish man from the wreckage of northern California.
It doesn't matter, dog. I'm from Westbrook. It doesn't matter, dog. All right, job done or not.
Originally, I mean, not where you live now. Not. I feel like
Job done or not, Biff?
No, sir. Or no, Mr. Diddle. No, Diddle.
What do you mean, no?
I'm too busy.
How long did it take to net run into some lady's apartment?
Laughing at the fact that your name is not good for someone who does crime.
God damn it, Biff, you're so fucking slow.
Look, I'll get it done, Diddle.
Call me when you're done hacking into her apartment, alright?
I'll get back to hacking right now. Types a lot.
All right, perception check really quick.
All right, give me that.
See how much of that phone call I could understand.
All right, give me that shit.
So that's is that actually just perception?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah,
Okay, so
perception. Perception plus intelligence.
So that's 2 plus 7 plus a D10, which I got a 6.
Nice.
So that's 15.
15. All right, you definitely heard Biff say Mr. Diddle. You heard something about a woman on the phone and hacking into her apartment.
Okay. So you do know my what's Mr. Diddle's first name? Am I on a first name basis with Mr. Diddle?
Boatman, you are
Chicken
on a first
Diddle.
It's Chicken.
His name is Chicken
His
Diddle?
name is Chicken Diddle.
Didn't realize you knew Chick Dog. But what was that I heard about a lady's apartment? You so you were hacking into something?
Look, man.
That wouldn't happen to do with my unfortunately presently missing unaccounted for secretary, would it?
Look, man, I'm from the streets. Just because I was in 2 of the 3 Back to the Futures as a character doesn't mean that you can just come up to me and be like, hey, I'm gonna get information. I'm not that dumb, Jack. Money talks, you hear me? That's what I'm saying to you there, Mr. Boatman. And I'm a guy who came from nothing to be something in this world of future technologies and such. And I got this sweet eye out of it, and I'm running the net now. So you can't just talk to me like I'm some street thug, you hear?
Listen, Biff. Can I call you Biff? I'm offering you the unique opportunity to step into the world of finance. Okay? Now, not everyone gets this sort of opportunity every day.
I'm hearing
And
you.
I think you could do very well to make an ally out of me. I work for
Listen.
Pearson Pierce.
Okay. Now we're talking. I need a job, motherfucker. I'll do anything.
You'll do anything now. You'll even
Wait.
do a little net running into this lady's apartment. Who is she? Come on, give me the spill the beans. Give me the deets. Come on, man.
Well, here's the thing. You know your sweet little bodybuilder secretary with the with the club foot that you make show up so cruelly.
She's like horribly deformed.
she's beautiful. She's ripped though. She's great at filing papers.
Yeah, what about her?
Well, this little sweetie happened to be the maid of honor's sister at at her wedding. So they sort of know each other.
Okay, gotcha.
But,
Wait, who? I'm Josh, can I roll to figure out what he's saying?
Yeah,
can I
yeah.
roll to see if I
See if you know what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah. Give me a concentration, Biff. And sorry, Mr. Boatman, go ahead and give me a there's an actual skill for this. Now let me try to see if I can find it. Oh my god.
I got a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Oh, roll again then. Roll again and then add it. Mr. Boatman, go ahead and give me a conversation roll as empathy plus
And is that current empathy or total empathy?
I believe it's current empathy.
Okay. And then conversation?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I got a 10 and a 4.
And then what's your level in concentration?
2.
And your will, yeah.
5.
So oh god, so that's
21.
7. Holy shit, you got like a 20 something.
21.
21, yeah. So Biff, you remember after taking all those heavy drugs, before the clubbed foot lady, after she was kidnapped by some black gangers, and you saw her put a purse on her arm, and through hacking you saw a couple streetlights down that the purse fell out and it went to the right down the street.
I was hacking on the net and I got that.
Mm-hmm. You're hacking her
Okay.
apartment. And your job, Biff, with concentration, was to find out where the woman was so you could seal the documents yourself and give it to your fixer.
Mr. Diddle.
Mr. Diddle, correct.
Okay, so I rolled an 8, and then my conversation is 6, plus the 3 that I have in empathy right now.
Okay, so
I rolled a 17 in total.
Mr. Biff's trying to fool you a little bit. He's saying that it's not the lady, but it's his sister that got kidnapped. But he's lying about it.
Okay,
And the lady does match the description of your secretary.
Okay, gotcha. Listen, Biff. You seem like a good fellow, and you're shit at lying, and that's how I know I can trust you. Okay?
Ah, saw right through me there, didn't you, Stretch?
Yeah. So, I'm gonna ask you again. What's the deal with the secretary? I feel like you know something I don't. And I feel like we could both do a lot to help each other out. That's sort of a mutually beneficial synergy, a business partnership, if you will.
Okay. Well, I don't know a lot about her, but I do know her name's come up in conversations where
Sarah, Nebraska.
we're Nebraska.
Sarah, Nebraska.
Sarah, Nebraska.
Oh my god, that's...
Heard her name in places where you don't want your name said. You know what I'm saying there, Jack?
Yeah, okay, what's chicken got to do with it? What's chicken diddle got to do with it?
Chicken's got a little bit to do with everything, you know what I'm saying? He's always kind of just diddling around places. That chicken diddle. He's got his fingers in everything, you know what I'm saying?
Because I've been told that this woman's been kidnapped, and I'm being blackmailed into delivering some company files that I'd really rather not part with if I can avoid it. And you see, I'm about to get a pretty sweet deal, all things considered. And if you just help me out, I'm willing to cut you in on it.
I'm listening again. Money talks. You hear me, Jack?
How's this? Okay, give me the whole story. Tell me what you know from Mr. Diddle, and tell me what you know about my goddamn secretary. Just trying to figure all this out. Hopefully, we can both come out of this a little bit richer. Okay?
Well, wait. Okay, can I ask a side question about the world?
Yeah.
All right. Do we have like ridiculous technology in terms of like, could I like give him a lot of information like on some kind of disc or?
Yeah, you
something?
could transfer it to his agent. It's like
Just,
a cell
really
phone,
quick,
pretty
could,
much.
like send him a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and also like, is this the kind of world where like you just wouldn't kind of like get into like business with somebody right off the bat, right?
It depends if you trust him or not, but probably not. No,
So would
most
it be
people
like a
screw you
role
over.
for like? Is there like a role for like trusting a stranger?
Yeah. So there's a let me see if I can find it. It's hold on. I apologize for this. Trying to figure out all the skills because there's a lot of them.
Mr. Boatman, you sly son of a bitch.
So you can
Kill
do human perception.
Yeah.
That one is for reading people's faces and seeing if they're lying to you or not.
All right. So what do I roll?
So human perception plus EMP, so empathy.
What die do I roll?
D10. It's always a D10.
All right. Ah, I got a 2.
Okay. And what did you get for human perception? Or sorry, what's your human perception and empathy?
Perception. Perception's a 2. Empathy is.
It should say it next to the human
it should
perception.
say
It should say level and then stat next to it.
Oh, so a 5.
Okay. So you got a 9 total? Yeah, so you got a 9. He seems pretty. He seems kind of trustworthy. You might be able to take him for a couple bucks, maybe, for some information, at least.
All right, Boatman. Let's talk more. Let's talk terms.
Let's talk terms after the beans have been spilled, because as it stands right now, I got nothing more to say really. I've got.
Okay.
I'm looking for a particularly expensive employee of mine, who I'd rather not replace, especially so soon after the last one.
No one moves boxes like her, does she?
No, not even close.
All right.
It's rare to find someone so cheap and so willing to augment their body in exchange for hours of all things.
So if you come with me and look out while I hack into this lady's house, I can get you all the information you need. But right now, I'm as in the dark as you are.
All right, you know what? You've got it. You got it, Biff. I can do you that solid.
And you're driving.
All right, now I turn into a car and I tell her, get in. Okay, so we head to, or I guess back to her apartment to continue the net run.
Okay.
Net running. And on the way there, I'm running net all over the city.
You're so that's not how it works exactly, but I'll give you a.
I'm pretty sure I'm an expert on it.
Okay, all right. You're able to change a couple street lights to be green for you then along your way.
Yeah.
So you guys eventually arrive back at Sarah Dakota. Is that what I called her? Yeah, Sarah Nebraska. His apartment. It's just a giant cargo container basically. There's a lot of these stacked out throughout the city.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take a look around, soak in the environment, see what I want to put myself in the shoes of my employee and see how she lives.
All right, give me a perception check.
Okay, I rolled a 5 plus 9, that's 14.
All right. So as you're looking around, putting yourself in the shoes, you see her. You see her like door that she bolts down every morning. You see the street puddles that she walks through, and then you see an actual clubfoot shoe that fits her perfect little clubfoot perfectly, and you stick your little foot inside of it.
I look at it in disgust and I whisper, I thought I told her to stop buying these. I put it in my pocket.
All right, add Sarah Nebraska's clubfoot shoe to your in your inventory.
Do I have both of them?
Just one.
Okay, gotcha.
You also see a couple of two dudes smoking next to a street sign that's about like across the street.
I give them a once over, an ocular pat down, if you would.
All right, they're they look kind of flashily dressed. You know, they got like brighter clothes on. They're both Asian. One of them's smoking. He's like, "Yo, what's up? What's up?" You know, they're talking in Cantonese to each other.
Gosh, I'm gonna ask you to never pretend to speak a foreign language again.
Wait, was that Cantonese?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Asian people that are watching. There's a motorbike parked right next to him, though.
Ooh, that looks like a nice rad jack.
Cool your jets, hot shot. You got a job to do, okay? Now get to gaming. I want you jacked in and jacking off, okay?
All right. No more jacking around. I hear you.
All right,
I
Kevin.
go up to the door and I start running my net all over the lock.
Okay. Give me a since I don't remember how to actually do the net running skill bullshit and it's way too complicated right now. Give me a cybertech roll. So it's cybertech plus your tech skill.
Got an 8 plus a Where's basic tech?
It's underneath tech skills. It should be. It's cybertech.
Cybertech. All right, I got a 13 plus an 8, 21.
All right, so you door opens straight up. Lights turn on in the house. The
I'm
shower
running it all over these bitches.
shower starts to run. Welcome home,
Too
Sarah.
much net running.
You hear over the intercoms of the house.
All right, I step in. I take another look around the interior of her apartment.
All right. So interior, you see like a small little couch. You see a little fridge in the back, a vending machine right next to it. Some counter space, not a whole lot of room in here. You see like a little TV mounted on the wall. You see like some kids' toys in the corner.
I inspect the kids' toys.
They look freshly used.
What way?
Just look, they're slightly warm to the touch, like they've been played with, and like they're kind of like scattered everywhere.
Oh, like SpaghettiOs or something.
There's no SpaghettiOs. If you want to check for sauce, you can give me a perception check for spaghetti sauce on them.
Well, yeah, check for any sort of like snacks or anything.
Oh,
in case.
you're gonna check around her toys or in her fridge for snacks?
Net running snacks.
You're just that's not a okay.
Cyber snacks.
Cyber snacks. Give me a conceal / reveal object, I guess. Plus, it's conceal plus intelligence.
Oh,
Cyber snacks.
Got a 9 plus what is that in the third column?
It's under awareness skills.
Oh. 20 total.
20 total. All right, you see a couple granola bars in the fridge. There's like a half thing of milk still in there.
Who are these serial killers putting granola bars in the fridge?
It's 3 days expired. You see like one fake egg. It's like it's an egg basically made out of bugs. It's very common nowadays. There's like a half steak. Yeah, if you want to eat it.
I want to eat the egg.
All right, you slop down the egg. It's pretty dang good. It tastes a little like ground or like earth. It's very earthy.
Earthy.
Yeah.
All right, back to work now. Now that I got my munching on. So I start. Dude, does that like roll carry over to anything, or do I just get a good egg out of it?
I mean, you asked for snacks. That's what you're trying to find.
Oh, sick.
You're just looking in the fridge itself.
So now if I roll bad, it'll be like, what a waste, right?
Yeah.
That's one way of thinking about it.
Yeah, that's one way of thinking about it.
Alright. So what am I looking for here again?
I don't know. Biff, what are you looking for?
Mr. Diddle wanted some shit out of this lady, right?
Yeah. She wanted the information on the account.
Alright, so I'm looking for like numbers or
You're not quite sure.
just poking around
So-
in general.
Biff, let me clue you in. I have the numbers for the account. Thing is, looks like there's some dirty double crossing going on here.
What do you mean?
It looks like because that account is my score. That's something I'm working on to try and make some big bucks, right? Mr. Diddle looks like he hired you to try and steal it, and meanwhile, Mr. Geneva hired some goons to kidnap my lady to get it out of her. So account's not here. I have it. I'm willing to split some profits with you in return for your sharing of information and assistance with, getting some cold hard revenge on some fools, perhaps, or at least trying to get to the bottom of this scenario with all of our fingers still attached and such.
Well, it's a kind of a weird thing to want now that robotic fingers are so good, but you know, I guess whatever. Yeah,
I would never
I hold up
sully
2
my
robot
body
hands.
with.
I hold up 2 hands made entirely of robot stuff.
Well, I'm sure he'd rather not have to buy new ones, my friend.
Come on, Boatman. Quit being such a phalange privileged.
I admire the slender physique and the beautiful musculature of my pair of perfectly Dutch fucking booger hooks.
What the fuck did you just say?
Alright. What information do you need? Well, I keep forgetting. What exactly am I supposed to be like looking for? Or do I just make it up?
Just info about the account. Numbers for bank accounts, routing numbers, things like that.
Do we search around the apartment?
Yeah, you can search around the apartment.
Alright.
You're gonna have to give me another conceal search if you really want to search for it.
Oh, I'm pretty interested in this whole toy situation.
All right.
I'm gonna do some more percepting about this.
All right, we'll do Mr. Boatman first. Mr. Boatman, give me a perception check to reveal more about these toys.
Okay, I rolled a 1, so we got a 1. I got a 10 in total.
All right, Mr. Boatman. As you look through these toys, you see a little bit of like mush that are on some of them, like someone was playing with them while eating things. There's many of these toys. They have like, it's the square that goes into the triangle hole type toys. A lot of them are just kind of shoved halfway through. Mr. Boatman, you
Gotcha.
also notice as you're looking around, there's no pictures of any kids in this apartment. It's just your secretary. Now, you can determine what you will about these toys, but a lot of the food matches what's in the fridge as well.
I comment to myself, she's a messy eater. I like it.
Wait, is she also like...
I make a note to myself to capture footage of her eating and also maybe have her take an IQ test.
Is she like kind of a mush brain, you know what I'm saying?
That's up to you to infer, to decide, really.
But she's so good at filing.
You're not sure.
God, I have to...
You don't work with her, Biff.
I have to check some accounts.
So
A mental note to do some double checking on some of the numbers we've got.
well, it's just so sad that like after that whole role as the Hunchback in Notre Dame didn't work out for her, she had to come and work for you in a normal job. She was such a big star for a little bit as a clock tower ringer.
That movie came out like 80 years ago. There's no way she's the same. There's no way. There's just no way that's Quasimodo. Okay, note to self. She might, she either has a kid that she refuses to photograph or...
Well, it's weird to me that they feel warm, so I'd wonder if I'd kind of want to look around and see if anyone was still there.
Still,
Yeah,
what are still there?
So, is anyone still hanging around this apartment?
Okay. Yeah. So, what do you got? Where do you guys specifically look?
Let's check the bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay. So you both walk into the bathroom, or sorry, the bedroom. Door opens up. As just a brief glance around, you don't see anybody in there. You see the sheets of the bed are kind of like crumpled up. She doesn't make her bed apparently. You see kind of like a couple cigarettes and other drugs on the nightstand. And you see the bedroom like lamp is still on for the bed.
I want to go examine the drugs.
All right.
I was about to say examine her prescriptions and narcotics.
Give me 1 second while I find the drugs. There's an entire section of these guys, so glad you guys asked. 1 minute, please. One of them is... Oh, that's not it. Where'd they fucking go? Street drugs. There we go. God damn. All right, I'll just make them up for now. One of the drugs that you find is called Choomba 2. It's a adrenaline drug. It gets you going, it gets you hopping, it gets you lively. It adds plus 2 to your reflexes. Another one is Stimulus Plus. It makes you feel more when you're sexually aroused. And the last one is basically future cocaine. It's called cocaine, but future. That's the name of it.
Like cocaine from the future.
Yeah, cocaine from the future. It just makes your awareness and perception just so much better.
And it also makes you kind of a dick.
Yeah.
I take them all.
Wait, you take the drugs or you take?
No, I take them for later.
Oh, okay.
It would be irresponsible. I'm working.
I kind of want some of the coke.
you snort some of the coke?
I
take a little bit of the coke.
All right.
Put it on my thumbs.
Your perception, or sorry, let me find the skill.
I just do like the little. I don't do a full line. I just do kind of a little bit of like. Is there like a mild?
Yeah, you can do like a mild, like a small bit. Go ahead and give me a D10 plus your will, really quickly. And your perception is increased by +4 for 2 hours.
I got a 4 plus my will's a 5, so a 9.
You feel like you're starting to crave that cocaine a little bit more now.
So I ask Mr. Boatman, hey, break out that bag there, Jack.
I respectfully say, Biff, as much as I would love to get turned with you right now, I think there are more pressing matters at hand.
Do people have like any sort of phone type deal in there, or is it all like wired like
it's all
neural,
like neural. It's like all in your head now.
And do they have like any kind of like communication technology at all, or is it all kind of like internal? Like,
It's
is their
all-
own just a box?
It's all kind of internal. There are still like computers and stuff that send messages and receive messages, kind of like email,
Yeah.
but not really like home telephones.
I just remembered something. Yeah, I call my secretary on the phone that's in her brain. I give her a call.
You do that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
This has just come to me, and I realized, yeah, I probably should have.
Called her.
Yeah.
All right. You give Sarah, Nebraska a call. Ring, 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 ring.
Help, Mr. Boatman, help!
I Yeah, calm down, Sarah. I'm
They're
in your house.
torturing me, Mr. You're in my. Why are you in my house?
I'm looking for clues. Do you have any idea where you are right now?
I'm near some like warehouses. You hear like a smack across. Ow!
Okay, no more info of that kind. Do you have a kid?
No, why are you asking?
I found like some toys in your house that are covered in like fucking SpaghettiOs and shit.
Those are my toys. You got, Mr. Moment, please. This is a breach of my trust.
Well, you can consider my heart. You want to talk about a breach of trust? I found fucking shoes in your apartment. Do you want to explain that to me?
I'm sorry, Mr. Boatman.
Okay, listen. After I get you out of this mess, if I get you out of this mess, you're gonna have a stern talking to, and I seriously, I might have you sent down to the mail room in the future. I don't know if this position is necessarily a good fit.
Mr.
but
Boatman. As you say that, the line cuts off.
All right, she said warehouses. Does that match up with anything in from memory anywhere in Pacifica around?
Yeah, so there's the to the south of Pacifica. There's a bunch of like ports and docks, like on the west side of it, and on the east side there's like warehouses.
Okay, gotcha.
Areas. Oh god, you're doing the thing.
It's making bubbles.
I can't get rid of those, by the way. You have to, so.
How do you do that?
It's on the.
Click.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna. Get rid of those.
God damn it.
How do you get rid of them?
I can't. You have to get rid of them. You have to figure that out.
Alright.
Alright. Anyways, yes, so there's definitely warehouses in Pacifica.
Okay. So sounds like this whole theory of it being some Pacifica thugs hired by Mr. Geneva doesn't look too far off. What time was my meeting with Mr. Geneva?
It is tomorrow at 10 p.m.
Okay. Listen, Biff, I have a meeting with the guy who allegedly kidnapped my secretary and is probably punking both of us right now.
Punking?
Yeah, he's we're probably getting ripped off here, I wouldn't be too surprised. Actually, knowledge check is Mr. Chicken Diddle an acquaintance or a buddy of Mr. Geneva?
So I can tell you without even having to do a knowledge check, he is a fixer. So he gives people jobs.
Right.
And he's usually hired by like somebody else, and then he's basically the middleman between the mercs and the people that need the jobs done.
Okay, gotcha. So chances are he was hired in some way or another as a part of this deal by Mr. Geneva. Are the two of us on good terms, like Mr. Diddle and I, or do we have more of a rocky relationship?
You do owe him a favor because you had to have him do some fixing for you recently. But you'd
Gotcha.
say you're pretty neutral, relationship wise.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna give him a call.
All right. So you call Mr. Diddle?
Yeah, I call Mr. Diddle.
Ring ring. Yo, what's up, Boatman?
Chicken, it's Boatman. I'm here with your boy Biff. We're at my secretary's apartment. Her shipping container that she calls a home.
Your secretary, why? Wait, Biff.
Yeah, I ran into him on the street trying to break into this place, and
Hi, Mr. Diddle.
God damn it, Biff. Oh, fuck, Mr. Bowman, my bad, B. If I would have known it was your secretary, I would have just asked for the info.
yeah, you see this info I think goes a little bit. It is a bigger deal than I think you or I could really imagine. This could. I would wager that you are probably out of your depth here in terms of like the price tag that you're looking at, that you're charging Mr. Geneva, and what these files are actually worth.
Out of my depth, man. Fuck you. What are you talking about?
I'm saying that you might be getting ripped off by this guy.
Ripped off, you say?
That's what I mean. I'm saying he might not have clued you into exactly what a big deal this is, and you see your guy Biff here. He might be trying to. It looks like he might have just been using you as some sort of a backup plan in case his kidnapping of my secretary went awry. Because your netrunner's not going to find much without her there in the flesh, right?
Give or take, yeah. Got security cams and whatnot.
I can run the net, dude.
Run the net. That is true.
Look, here's all I'm saying is that it seems to me like Mr. Geneva is playing us all, and he's just trying to make it out with my fucking account, and I'm not having it, okay? Now, do you have any more details on your arrangement with him that you could send my way?
I don't know, Mr. B. You do owe me that favor. Why don't you say you do a little something for me and I'll give you the info.
All right. Sounds good. I'll do you a solid.
All right, Mr. B. I need 5 people for the hold on, let me find the notes of this part. 1 moment, please. I need 5 chrome heads. Bring them to the Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena located in the combat zone.
Oh yeah, we're talking Robo Combat.
Okay, Josh, I need you to translate exactly what you meant by that.
So chrome heads, 5 people that really love chrome. Really love cybernetics, kind of like Mr. Biff over there, but probably even crazier about it. Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena is a place where chromed out people fight to the death for money and amusement for the audience and fans.
Okay, gotcha.
It's usually hosted by N54 Media Network and is in the combat zone.
Where is the combat zone?
The combat zone is the eastern part of Pacifica, where that giant circle is.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a lot of basically it's just a giant shithole where homeless people and gangers that want to kill go.
Okay, gotcha. Where's I guess knowledge check? I might even ask Biff if my memory doesn't serve me well, but where's a good place to locate some chromies?
Should I run the net for that info, or?
Yeah, you can run the net for that info. See where most Ripper docks are located.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick.
Okay. Well, he does that. Biff, go ahead and give me a. We'll just do the same check as before. See if I can freaking find the dang checks again.
I don't know how to get rid of this orange stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. Give me a cybernetic, or just a cyber tech check for now.
We got a 5 plus a 13, so an 18.
All right, so you know from running the net that most Ripper docks are located in Arroyo in northern San Domingo, and some are in Japantown. The second most amount is in Japantown. All right, Mr. Biff, you want to relay that information to your partner, Mr. Boatman?
Alright, so there's two places where there's a lot of those guys, the Voodoo Childs or whatever their names are.
Ripper docks.
Ripper Docks.
Yeah.
I forget what
Childs.
You forgot already?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It's Arroyo in San Domingo and Japantown in Westbrook.
All right. Well, let's I don't know what your plans are for tonight, Biff, but you know, if you wanna help out.
I just did a bunch of cocaine.
Well, if you wanna, I happen to have you know, a little bit more right here. If you're interested in coming with me to round up some chrome heads and watching them kill the shit out of each other later.
Yeah.
So, you guys are heading to where are you heading?
Heading to Arroyo, because
Arroyo?
my racist buddy here is
Hey. Cyberist.
All right, how do you get to Arroyo?
What are our options?
So, there's public transportation, which is like it's like shuttle trains and walking. And then you could also rent a company car, Mr. Boatman, but you'd have to
You have to call in a favor.
yeah, you'd have to call in a favor.
Hmm.
And you already got this coach up robot.
Yeah, I guess public transport will have to do, but we're walking.
All right.
How long will a walk take?
It'll
as
take
opposed
like
to the shuttle.
it'll probably take like 2 hours to get to Arroyo.
What about taking a shuttle instead?
Taking a shuttle will probably take you 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right, so you take the shuttle to Arroyo. It's kind of like more tropical style buildings as you travel through the streets. There's a lot of like pop-up shops, a lot of like more Hispanic looking people walking around. A couple shops that might catch your eye. There's a couple cybernetics buildings and some gun stores every once in a while.
Okay, let's poke around some of the cybernetics buildings, see if we can spot some shiny boys to bring home with us.
All right, so you
Not
guys,
in that way. Not sorry.
yeah. So you guys walk to the first one you see. It's called like Shiny Plaza, and as you walk inside, there's like people everywhere. It looks kind of like a mall, basically, a shopping mall, but they're all like getting small little cybernetics. Nothing too big. It's mostly like agent installs, things that you could do relatively easy and cheap. There's not too many chromed out people here. You see a couple towards the back that are doing the installs though.
Right, I put on my hello fellow kids hat and mosey on over to them.
All right. You walk all over. There's the dudes are kind of like they're installed in the chromeware. They look like they got kind of like the cyber arm. They kind of have like a little bit of the cyber eyes going. They got the crazy cyber hair. You can see like spikes sticking out their back. They're just installing some shit on this like little kid, basically, like this 13-year-old looking guy, giving him his first cyber tech.
I open with a good old fashioned, well, howdy, fellas.
1 minute, Choom. I'll be with you in a second. He's installing.
Oh, okay.
These net
If
runners.
you wanna talk to these fools, I feel like you might be able to. No offense or anything. This seems like more your crowd.
No, none taken. We're all we're, we're we're all human, except for the ones who have all of their human parts removed and illegally property.
You wanna give talking to these chumps an honest shot?
Yeah. So I go over and I say, "Hey, what are you installing there, bub?"
He's getting his agent, man. He's just ignoring you, still installing it onto the kid.
So is there any kind of way that I can show that I'm some kind of net runner? Like any kind of quick way?
You can show the port on the back of your head where you plug into.
Will that earn him some cred in their eyes?
It might. You're not quite sure.
Alright, then I don't want to take that chance. I just want to be able to say something that would get this guy's attention. So, did he say something about looking for an agent?
No, he's installing an agent. It's like the little, it's basically how you guys communicate. It's your phone that's inside your head.
Okay, could I come up to him and say he's doing something wrong and kind of create a little bit of a stir?
Oh, you could definitely do that if you want.
Just go up and be annoyingly point out loudly ways that he's doing something wrong just to annoy him.
Choom, you better back the fuck off, man. He's like,
nah, man, look at that quantum compressor.
He's gonna look up at you and kind of a little pissed off.
So all right, I poke my finger right in what he's working on, just get right in, right my robot finger, and I'm almost touching it, being almost like a bad younger brother.
All right, I need, give me 1 minute. I need you to roll a certain thing. You're having your first face down, face off. I think it's either face off or face down.
Hopefully face off.
Hopefully it's the movie Face
with
Off.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
It's a great fucking movie. Now that's some cyberpunk right there.
All right. So what you need to do is you're going to roll your cool, plus a D10 against his cool and a D10. And what happens is if he wins, you either have to back off or get -2 to all checks against him. And if you win, it's the same thing. He backs off or he has a -2.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Which cool is it?
It's just straight cool.
Ooh.
All right. You got a 14.
I think I got him. Where's cool again?
It's on your left side. It's on just the base stats.
Ah, fuck yeah. I got a 14 as well.
All right. We're going to roll again. You ready?
All right.
Okay, go for it. He got a 5.
I got a 7. Let's go, baby.
All right. He kind of looks at you a little annoyed, but he ain't gonna do anything about it. And he kind of.
So then I start going in further, and once I see that he's backing off a little bit, I just fully take over what he's doing there, and use my net running to just sort of get in on his job. Be I throw out some name Mr. Boatman here. No. Okay, wait. Yeah, can I go back? Mr. Boatman has contacts, and you're not working on. I make up some excuse. Do I have to say what the excuse is about why it's now my job?
Wait. So explain that to me again. You're trying to install this kid's cyberware into him, and.
Well, no, I'm taking over his
You
spot.
walked into a dentist's office and
I'm creating a distraction for him to go do stuff.
Okay, so you're installing this kid's cyberware, right?
Yeah.
And this
Exactly.
guy is kind of like, "What the hell, man? You can't do that!" Like
Yeah.
everyone's looking at
no.
you in this Chrome head as you're installing this kid's cyberware.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, really quickly, I need you to roll a skill check for me.
All right.
There's an actual skill check for installing cyberware if I can freaking find it.
Roll the 3.
Oh god, he's gonna kill him.
He might kill this kid. I don't. We'll find out. God damn it! If I can find this thing. Oh, cyber. Okay, here we go. All right, so it's. Okay, so it's just cyber tech. So add your cyber tech to
19.
Okay.
Or 16, sorry.
Okay. So you are successfully installing the cyber tech. Mr. Boatman,
Cool.
you see your associate Biff walk up to this chromed out guy, kind of like intimidate him, and then just start installing this kid's cyberware into him. Everyone seems distracted and looking at Biff as he's doing it.
I assess the room more closely. I kind of take stock of who we're dealing with here.
Okay. In the room, there's a lot of like kind of posers, I guess is sort of say, normal civilian types. There's 2 cyber or chrome heads. One's the guy that Biff face down, and then there's another one that you see he's kind of like mopping up the very, very back of the room next to the exit door. The back exit door.
but they're all sort of distracted by what he's doing.
Yeah, everyone seems to be sort of distracted.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the guy with the mop.
Okay.
Tap him on the shoulder and go, "Man, not a lot of true like chromies around here. Just mostly it seems like this place is kind of for posers, am I right?"
He kind of like he nodded. Yeah, man. You right about that, man.
You know where someone can go to really get fucking juiced up.
You really want to get juiced up, man?
Oh yeah, I want to get juiced
He
up.
kind of looks around, making sure. He like kind of whispers in your ear. He says, Dock Street. It's in the middle of Arroyo, about a couple blocks down. Inside the alleyway, there's a dumpster you have to push out of the way, and there's a little tunnel where Ripper Doc that installs some insane ass chrome in there, some illegal shit.
All right, I give him a fist bump and say, "Hell yeah, brother, thank you."
See you around, Chromie.
I start to head out, and I try and get Biff's attention to let him know it's time to leave. We got what we came for.
Biff, are you pulled by Mr. Boatman's attention, or Boatman trying to pull you away from this cyber installation that you're doing perfectly right now?
Oh wait, or should I? I ask him first. Hey, I don't know if you can stop what you're doing right now, but I'm gonna head out soon, if it's all the same to you.
So how close am I to being done with the installing?
Probably about an hour.
And how essential is it for me to leave right now?
You could leave. It's the guy that you took his job over will continue to work. So.
And that's all that's gonna happen?
Yeah.
All right. So I sort of just turn out of this person's brain, and then I look at the guy who's been doing something like, God, it's so unprofessional. Just letting people come in off the street and work for you. You'll be hearing from your boss about this, because I'm gonna tell him.
Just gaslighting this dude.
Yeah, totally gaslighting him.
Kind of puffs his chest a little bit at you as you walk away.
I grab something. I steal something. Just the random object that I'm able to when he's turning around and kind of.
All right. Okay. Give me 1 second.
I don't know what, but I steal something from him.
Exactly. Just one of his tools.
I'm trying to see if there's a sleight of hand check or anything like that. I'll let you. Actually, you know what? I'll let you get it. You steal one of his installation tools that he needs to finish the job, because you walk away with it while you're like still doing it in your hands. See, now you have a cybernetic installation tool.
Nice.
Is that kid gonna die? Because
Sure enough. Well, we'll find out. Maybe on the next radio morning announcement.
That's good.
Are we heading
All right.
to Dock Street?
Yeah, we're heading out.
All
I'm gonna
right.
get a drink.
Okay.
I'm also actually. Yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. We'll just. All right. So you guys make it down Dock Street, eventually finding the alleyway that the man was telling you about. You can see a couple of these are super chromed out guys. Like their eyes or their faces are almost completely like, it looks like night vision goggles. They have like 6 different eyeball looking ports on it. Their arms are all metal, their legs are metal, their chests are pretty much all metal. They're all wearing these vests that have a certain logo on them. If somebody wants to give me a streetwise check to identify what they are wearing.
Yeah, sure. Streetwise is pretty bad though.
Should I check it?
Yeah, if you both want to do it, go ahead.
Yeah. I got a 7 in cool plus a 4 for my roll.
7 cool. 7 plus 4. 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Biff, what'd you get?
10. Plus a 10, so a 20.
Okay. Okay, Biff, you know exactly what these guys are. These guys are Maelstrom. They are chromed out to fuck gangers. Mr. Boatman, you've seen these guys you've actually hired these guys to do a job or two before, and you know that these guys can fuck hard and play hard. They'll mess somebody up if given the chance.
Will they get offended if I bluntly invite them to come do some drugs that I have in my pocket and
No. They would probably enjoy that.
And you know, kill some people in the murder zone?
They'd probably enjoy that as long as you pay them for the murder.
Okay. Hey fellas, you looking for some action tonight?
What's going on, choomba?
Hey man, I'm just looking. I'm looking for some chromed out thugsters, some hard motherfuckers to party with tonight. We're going down to, what's that fucking place called? I'm blanking on it.
It is the Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena.
The Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena. We're heading down there shortly, and I'm just looking to get rid of all these drugs and money that I have, and watch some people get killed. So you guys wanna mosey on down there with me?
You got drugs, man? Hell yeah, brother!
I hold up the bag of the assorted narcotics I stole from my secretary.
They're gonna both immediately grab them out of your hands and start doing them.
Okay, that's fine. I I let him have it and say, that's just a taste.
Fuck yeah, Choomba! Where you wanna go?
Oh, we're going to the Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena. Let's fucking mosey, partner.
You see him like start tweaking a little bit. They're fucking fired. All right, you have two people going to the Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena. They both agree. They start heading out. They get on their little motorbikes and drive away.
I ask them first if they know anyone else who they might know who'd wanna tag along.
Let's see.
Yo, we got there's some dudes in Charter Hill that we party with. They go fucking hard, man.
You wanna bring him along, buddy?
Right on, brother. I'll talk to him.
He does his little agent phone thing. Ring.
Yo, dog, you wanna fuck up tonight? The Gladiator Arena? They're looking for people.
You hear, rah, 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 yeah, man, let's fucking do it. All right.
Fuck yeah, brother.
All right. So you have 4 people now going to the Gladiator Arena.
Okay, sick. And I need 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the agreed upon amount.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Shit.
You're standing right next to Mr. Boatman right now, Biff.
So I'm just like kind of being a bump on a log. It's
Yeah,
just up all these chrome domes.
Biff, do you want to do anything with these
I want to. I rolled pretty well for whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. Streetwise.
Your knowledge.
Your knowledge of the streets. Yeah.
So I just start talking up. One of them on what are chrome domes into other than drugs?
Drugs, chrome, and violence usually. BDs also. Heavily into BDs.
What's
Brain dances.
Yeah. Brain dance. They're basically it's like a VR headset where you.
It's like a VR memory.
Yeah, it's like someone records their memory and it gets put onto a VR headset, and then you feel what their emotions that they felt in that memory.
Yeah, better. I mean, the drugs are a pretty good way to go. I hear they're way better than memories and shit.
Brain dances are very popular in the cyberpunk world or Night City.
Okay, but they're female chrome domes.
Who?
Do any of them have vaginas?
The 2 Maelstrom members that you guys are talking to?
No, are there not because we need to find another one, right?
Yeah.
All right. So are there women chrome domers?
Yeah, there's men and women and women and men, and then women with men with dicks, and then men with vaginas.
All right. So I find the most elegant tranny and start talking to her about fucking chrome and drugs.
All right. So as you look around, there's no ladies on the street behind this fixer dock or this dock place. But if you go inside, you might find somebody.
So we go inside the dock.
Okay. So you
do.
move the dumpster out of the way and you enter the.
I'll follow him along on this one.
All right. So you enter the what's it called? The Ripper Dock. And you see this. You hear this fucking heavy ass metal playing in the background, and you see this dude that's getting his entire arm ripped off, and it's getting replaced with this giant ass metal arm. You see some ladies snorting cocaine on a table. You see another dude that's kind of sitting in the corner next to the ladies that has what a BD is. It's the VR headset basically that's flashing in his eyes, and you see him he's shaking his head, and you see a little thing throbbing on where his cock's at. It's basically one of those automatic suck blowjob machines. And then you see a couple more doors down where other Ripper Dock stations might be.
All right, so I'm honing in on these coked out machine ladies.
Okay. So you swagger over to these ladies that are doing future cocaine off this table.
Do I have any of the coke left?
Gave it all away.
Yeah, Mr. Boatman gave it all away.
So I just go up to him and I'm just going in suave with confidence, just like, hey, you ladies look like you know how to party.
All right, Mr. Biff, give me a just a persuasion check. Persuasion plus cool.
Persuasion
Or actually,
plus cool.
sorry, no, give me a personal grooming instead.
How clean are you, dude?
Yeah, how clean you looking?
Oh, nice. I got a 13 plus a 5, so an 18.
Hey, say you looking pretty fine. What you doing down here?
Knew that personal grooming was gonna come in handy. Hey, I'm looking for a good time. You ladies know anything about that?
Yeah, we got a good time right here, say. You wanna come join us?
Well, actually, I was hoping you could come join me. I know this really scenic arena.
Scenic arena, man. Fucking balls. I'd rather get blazed. And they'll
Well,
do
that's the
another
cool
line.
thing about it is that it's filled with plenty of people who can help you with that.
You're saying? Go on.
Yeah, it's a whole party going on there. We should all go check it out together.
Give me a
But
persuasion.
first, let me get a little bump out of what you get, whatever you got there.
All right. She'll give you like the little straw that you suck the future cocaine through.
I do a ton of it. I do way too much.
You do way too much? All right.
Yeah.
Give me a will check, just straight up will, and then subtract 10 from it.
Will 5, so -5.
Will 5 plus a d10.
Oh wait, I roll a d10?
Yeah. Plus your will.
So a 9.
9 in total?
Yeah.
Okay. You do a fucking load of cocaine.
Wait, so did you roll a 9 or did you
I
did
rolled
you...
a 4.
Oh, okay,
And then you got
gotcha.
a 5. Okay. So you do a load of cocaine. You're fucking blazed beyond control. You don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. You're ready to party and you need more cocaine.
But I just talked them into. Well, all right, ladies, you ready to rumble?
Fuck yeah, man, let's go!
For this party.
They'll do a line. They're gonna look over at Mr. Boatman. Who's that suit with you, man?
He's the man. He's the man behind the man.
You got more future cocaine?
Oh, believe me, I happen to be a bit of a cocaine aficionado in the local scene, you could say. I don't have any on me right this minute. I just gave it away. Okay, that's how much I've got.
Yo, this fucking guy is crazy. Damn choomba.
Yeah. Do you find bitches want to accompany us to to the fucking the Terror Dome or whatever the fuck it's called?
Yeah. They'll both like, fuck yeah, they will, and then they hand you the straw as well, Mr. Boatman.
I take a tasteful, a reasonable amount, and see how it goes.
All right, give me a will plus a d10.
Okay, so that is. Let's see. Okay. My will is 5 plus 9. That's 14.
14. All right, you're not like fucked out of your mind, but you're definitely feeling it. You're liking this cocaine.
I try and play it cool, like I'm not impressed.
They
But
kinda-
you know, I enjoyed it, but didn't. I'm not like. I'm trying not to let it show that I'm really into this whole
Alright.
cocaine thing.
They is this your first time doing future cocaine, Mr. Boatman?
No.
Okay.
He's very familiar.
They both like smile and laugh at each other, and they both like each one of them grabs your arms and like pull themselves up. Let's fucking go, Choom.
If you think that shit's good, wait till you get to where we're going.
All right, so
they
they are willingly accompanying you to wherever you go now.
Okay, so we're headed towards the fucking gladiatorium or whatever it's called.
Alright.
That is a stupid name,
Yeah,
but I like it.
What did I call it? The Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena.
Yeah, we're headed straight there.
All right, so that's gonna take you probably like 4 hours to walk. About
Oh,
an
no, we're
hour
taking-
by train, or car probably like 30 minutes. You call in a favor for your
Let's
company.
call in that favor. Day's almost over.
Alright.
Let's,
You call in your favor for company. The company car comes in and drives up next to you. The windows don't roll down. Your chauffeur goes, "Yo, Mr. Boatman, hop on in. Where you need to go?"
we're headed to the Cyberpunk gladiatorium.
Yes, sir, Mr. Boatman. These fine ladies accompanying you.
Them and hopefully many more.
Right on, Mr. Boatman. Alright, so he drives you down through San Domingo to Pacifica, crossing through all the streets that are filled with gangers and people doing drive-bys at each other. A couple bullets hit a couple of the windows of your personalized chauffeur car, but thankfully your company vehicle has bulletproof glass, so they bounce right off. Your driver doesn't even seem to care about it.
Hell yeah.
As you guys roll upon the Cyberpunk Gladiator Arena, you see like torches and bonfires all over the fucking place. You see people partying in the streets. This place is wild as fuck. And eventually, as you're rolling through it, you see Mr. Diddler far off into the crowd, kind of talking to some other guy.
Okay, first perception check. Who's the other guy?
Alright, give me a perception check.
Okay, I rolled an 8 plus 2 plus 7, that's 17.
Alright, the other guy, he looks like some type of manager or maybe head of security of some sort, but you see him paying Mr. Diddler some money.
Okay, gotcha. I point it at Mr. Diddler and I yell, "Chicken!"
Yo, Mr. Boatman, what you doing, dog? He'll like come down with a giant high five handshake thing.
I high five him with such tremendous force it nearly knocks both of us over.
Damn.
Yeah, high five to end all high fives right there. I point him towards the two fine ladies I brought along with us, and the what are they called? Are the freaks that we invited earlier?
The
over
Maelstrom members?
Yeah.
You don't see him anywhere, but Mr. Boatman says that they're already participating in the arena. You're already getting paid for those guys.
Oh, okay, sick. So I assume we're even then, buddy.
Right on, Mr. Boatman.
I even
What's
got you
up,
one
Biff?
extra.
Aw, thanks, dog. I'll give you a little bonus for that.
You can straight up keep her.
Right on.
All right, and so now let's talk. Let's get down to brass tacks. Let's talk Geneva.
Right on, Mr. Boatman. Alright, this is what I heard on the street. She's located in Pacifica, right? About a mile or two down the road. right on the west side of Westwind Estates, between two buildings. They're pink and yellow. There's a yellow door and a bunch of cargo containers next to it. She's guarded by a couple thugs and that the man, Mr. Geneva, the man that hired me.
All right. God bless you. I during this conversation though, I'm going to try and I'm gonna try and deduce how much of the truth he's telling me here.
All right. Give me a. Let's see. What is that? That is a. One moment, please, while I try to figure out these dang skills. That's a human perception. So human perception plus empathy.
So that's 16 in total.
In total, he seems to be telling the truth. He's not he doesn't seem
He's
to be
not
lying at all.
scheming?
He's not scheming. No, he got his money's worth out of your gladiators. He already got paid today, so he's pretty happy.
Okay. I give him a pat on the back and I say, pleasure doing business with you, sir. Hope to see you again soon.
Right on,
And,
Mr. Boatman.
And I head back to my good friend Biff. Say, we got an appointment in Pacifica, my friend.
Let's roll, motherfucker.
As you're about to leave, he's like, "Oh shit, Mr. Boatman, well, hold up. One more thing. I got a couple boys, greenskins, right off the streets. You know what I mean? I'd like if you could take them with you. You owe me that favor after all."
All right. You got it.
And that's will end the session for tonight.
So, yeah, he's just saying a couple of fools need to tag along.
Need to tag along, which just happened to be Hunter and Justin.
Sweet. Yeah, I like it. Sounds like a good jumping off point.
Yeah, how was that first session one? Pretty fun.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
Some street wenches.
Street wenches?
Yeah, you seduced us some gladiators.
Yeah. Yeah, gladiators.